Hey there YouTube, I don't have a whole lot I want to say today, just want to mention a few things in order to kind of keep this vlog going. Obviously on a daily basis isn't the most realistic, it could possibly happen, I most likely won't be able to keep up with the daily basis, but on a regular basis is something I want to do. In the past I've made some videos on YouTube, but it's been kind of like a burst of six or maybe not even six, but a couple, and then I've fallen and stopped. I want to try to keep this going as long as I can, hopefully developing into a normal project of mine. Anyway, one thing I do want to mention today is that I started watching Dollhouse. I recently became a Joss Whedon fan with Firefly and the movie Serenity. Not realizing the whole breadth of his work. I didn't know he was a writer of Toy Story. I didn't know he had directed a few episodes of The Office. But I did know the things like Buffy and Angel, which, to be honest, I'm not really a fan of. I never really watched them. Maybe I'll go and visit them at some point. But right now, having watched all of Firefly and enjoying it tremendously, becoming a huge instant fan of the series, I'm going to promote it to a lot of my friends. We'll see how that goes, if I can get people interested. But I really want to explore a lot of his stuff, his later stuff. I've actually watched Dr. Horrible. I enjoyed that. I came into it as a Neil Patrick Harris fan and also a fan of Felicia Day. Didn't know who Nathan Fillion was when I watched it. And thinking about it, it might even be possible to say that Joss Whedon got me into Hulu because Dr. Horrible might have been the first thing I watched on Hulu. But back to Dollhouse, it's a really interesting series. It kind of is perhaps the deepest of all the mind control sort of ideas that Joss Whedon experiments with. I imagine it can get pretty dark. I've heard some things about season 2. I'm only in season 1 now. I watched the first Blu-ray, first 5 episodes. It'll be neat to see the progression of Echo, getting these flashbacks, remembering who she is, different parts of her life, and how every other character responds to that. I guess that's the gist of the arc right now, developing into the whole alpha scenario as well. I don't normally like to make predictions when I watch something. I just kind of want to enjoy it and critique it and analyze it afterwards. So I won't go too in-depth in that right now. However, I'd be willing to have discussions with anyone who's familiar with the series. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Let's see, Christmas in a few days. Tomorrow, when I wake up, it will be Christmas Eve, and then the next day is Christmas. I love Christmas. The whole winter season is my favorite time of the year. My birthday is in a few days, on the 29th. I will be 72 years old, so looking forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun. And then the New Year's, so be interesting to see how all that goes. Anyway, like I said, this is just going to be a quick update here. I realize it's already more than 3 minutes, but I'll cut it short here. So thank you all for watching. Take care. Have the best holidays if I don't check back with you before then. Cheers.